I, 31 male, am unsure how to feel about my girlfriend's 27 female bizarre hobby. Need advice. My girlfriend and I have been dating for just over a year. This sounds so cliche, but she is almost perfect for me. She is really into health and fitness, has an excellent career that she worked really hard for, is great in bed, kind and intelligent, but she lives in a basement suite which is nicely decorated and she keeps very clean. Any of you that have lived in a basement suite before know that no matter what you do, you get bugs. Ants, piddlebugs, beetles, and spiders. What is a piddlebug?
I don't know.
I don't want to know. I spent a fair amount of time at her place and noticed right away that there was a spider in almost every corner. I asked her about it and she told me she doesn't kill them because they eat the other bugs. Okay. I did some light research and sure enough she was right. I found it a little creepy, but not a deal breaker. Here is where things get weird. About a week and a half ago, I was using her computer and noticed a spreadsheet called Babies. Curiosity got the best of me and I opened it. She lovingly named all of the spiders, kills the other bugs, and feeds them to the spiders, and keeps track of it all in a creepy rear-end spreadsheet. She keeps track of their food, their color, size, web size, and some other poo-poo that I didn't really understand. I closed the spreadsheet after I realized what it was about because I felt bad for snooping and was honestly pretty disturbed. I really love her and don't want to break up, but I'm afraid that this is a sign of a mental illness. Has anyone ever heard of anything like this before? Should I say something to her? Is it okay for me to ask her to stop? Is this really that big of a deal?
Oh, man. That is creepy. A little weird. I don't think so, though. Because like people do this for like a living. Like I don't think it's a mental illness. Like it's a hobby. Like people study animals, people study insects, scientists study those kinds of things. And then they would have all of these notes and stuff. So it's like she's an aspiring scientist. So I would just say, hey, I mean, if it did progress, the thing that I find is weird is that she just lets them roam in her apartment, in the corners of her house and stuff. Like
she's living with the spiders.
Okay,
they are her roommates.
Yeah, but imagine the whole thing was the same, but the spiders were in a cage. They were in a glass odd thing.
Okay.
And you couldn't accidentally eat them while you slept. They were tucked away. Like she had a pet spider. And then you find she has a spreadsheet for her pet spider. I don't think that's a mental health issue or an illness. I feel like she's like an aspiring scientist. Like, cool. It's like somebody who makes like little model rockets in their backyard, wants to be the next rocket engineer or whatever, rocket scientist. So I don't know. I don't think so. It's like a beige flag.
A beige flag. Okay. I don't think it's a sign of a mental illness either. I think it's just
an interesting hobby.
A little bit odd.
I find it a little bit odd that she just lets them live in the corner of her house. But hey, I mean, if not everybody is as creeped out by spiders as we are.
That is true.
Some people are used to it, so I don't know.
There's a couple edits that say, I know I'm a rear end and a top hat for snooping. And edit 2, we live in Australia.
Those could be some dangerous spiders. Those could be some big
Australia's
spiders.
Scary.
Well, what were we watching? We were watching the White Lotus episode, and they're in Thailand for season 3, and then they were talking about the snakes, and they're like, watch the snakes in the toilet bowls, and then I remember watching videos of the snakes that come up the pipes to the toilet. You go to sit down, get bit in the butt by a snake. No mapiach. No, thank you. Oh, that sounds terrifying.
I'm just imagining the size of these spiders because they're in Australia, that they're like 10 times bigger than anything we're used to in North America.
Teresa can't handle spiders.
I won't say that I have like an irrational fear. Like, what's the phobia called? Arachnophobia?
Yeah, you don't have that. You're just a little wuss.
Well, yeah. Most people. Nobody likes to kill spiders.
Okay, but what I have to do it.
Yeah, because you're less of a wuss between the two of us.
That's what I mean. Good thing you have me
around. There has
around.
to be one in the relationship, but it doesn't mean that you like it.
I don't.
Or that you're not afraid of spiders.
I am. But sometimes I don't crush them. Like the last time I held it in my hand. trying to like let it
You
live.
did do that. When was that? Oh my God.
I
When
felt bad. I didn't want to kill it. It seemed
when
like
we were changing Andrew's diaper.
yeah, I felt bad. I didn't want to kill
like
it.
on the bed and it almost went on his face.
It was big.
It was huge. And Denver just like grabbed it like it was like a little chick. Like a baby chick in his hand.
Didn't look like it was going to bite me, and I felt bad because it was big. I felt bad for killing it, so I let it outside. I felt like good karma's coming my way because I saved that spider.
Yeah, it's not going to rain.
Or maybe I'll get superpowers. Okay.
Top comment. I think the big takeaway from all this is that you should never, like never, kill a spider around her. Opie replies, no shit, hey? LOL.
No, that's actually a really good take. I never even thought about that. Because sometimes, like, it's just your instinct. You see a spider, you're like, ah! You just kill it. Like you're at a restaurant or whatever, or like you're out on a picnic bench and something. You see a spider and you're like, ah! You hit it. She would no longer be attracted to him if he did that.
Mm. So there's an update. So I took all of your advice and tried to embrace this part of her life. It was our anniversary last week, and I decided to get her a spider-themed gift. I was at the mall, and one thing led to another, and I ended up buying her a pet tarantula and an aquarium for it. She loved it, but I noticed the beloved spiders disappearing from around her apartment over the last few days. I asked her about it, and turns out she'd been killing them and feeding them to her new tarantula. I don't know how I feel about this. First, she is calling them babies, and now she is killing them. Arr. Arr. Sounds like pirate. Arr. How do I say that?
I don't know.
I'm just trying not to think about it and hoping she doesn't find a better boyfriend to feed me to one day. LOL, oh well.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay. He's like, I wanted to get her a gift. I thought he was getting her a gift to like compliment the spiders, not just getting her a whole new spider.
What kind of gift do you get though?
I don't know.
That shows like, hey, I support this hobby of yours.
Oh, like a notebook, like a Spider-Man themed notebook or something.
Spider-Man is so different from loving spiders.
It's kind of close.
No, it's not. Not even remotely close.
Remotely, yes.
No.
I would say
0.
It's
0%.
It's Spider-Man has the word spider in it.
Okay.
So it's
has nothing to do with spiders.
Listen, if there was a percentage pie remotely close or not,
it would be
leaning more towards remotely close than not remotely close.
All I'm thinking about are like little boys and girls that love Spider-Man. And you're going to sit here and tell me that you think they all like spiders because they like Spider-Man?
No, but I'm just saying.
That's what I mean. There's no correlation.
The word spider. The word spider is. So, yeah. I don't know. I would have a fear, though, that one day I'm going to come home and the lid on the spider cage is going to be off and there's going to be a tarantula walk in anywhere. Or I'm going to wake up and there's going to be a tarantula on my face.
Why do you say it like that?
Tarantula?
Tarantula.
I don't know.
Tarantula.
That's what I said.
No, you didn't.
Roll the tape.
Yeah, but he got it for her, so
I would still be afraid that
then he shouldn't have got it for her.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I could. There's two kinds of pets that I don't think I could get on board with.
Snake.
One is spiders and the other one is a snake.
Yeah.
My sister's boyfriend had a snake pet and I was chilling at his
ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, ex-boyfriend, like back in high school. And I was chilling in his room because we were also friends because we rode motocross together. He like but I was at his house, whatever. I think we were gonna go riding or something. And I'm sitting on his bed. I don't know what I'm doing. And then he's like, hey, Denver. And I look, there's a fucking snake 2 inches away from my face.
Jesus.
He has it like around his neck and stuff like that. I don't know. I freaked out. I ran away. He tried to like put it on me and I can't handle that. So if I was like we started dating and you invited me into your room and you had a pet snake or a pet tarantula in a glass, I don't think I could do it. Like if you came home tomorrow and you're like, hey, I want to get a pet tarantula for the apartment. I don't think I could. I can't be on board with that.
That's fair.
I don't think I can handle that.
Now who's the little wuss now, though? You're eating your words. Crickets.
I feel like that's different.
Crickets. How is that different?
You're asking me to go kill the spider that shouldn't be in our apartment.
Yeah.
Versus whatever.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to you.
Okay, but before we move on, just we're gonna. He doesn't care about the Excel spreadsheet anymore. Is he trying to find
he's concerned.
Is he
He's
trying
like,
to find the new Excel spreadsheet for the tarantula?
No, he's concerned. He's like, well, what if she's gonna feed me to a new boyfriend?
I think that's more of a joke.
Yeah, but like that means that there's concern there.
Okay. All right, on to me.